Question 2 says to solve 62 and 79 hundredths divided by 23. So I'm going to set up my division problem like this. 23 is the divisor. And I need to start with how many times 23 can be divided into 6. Well, that's going to be a 0. Now I have 23 divided into 62, which would be 2 times. 2 times 23 is 46. When you subtract, you've got to make sure you borrow. You can't subtract 2 minus 6. So that becomes a 5, and that becomes a 12. 12 minus 6 is 6, and 5 minus 4 is 1. I'm going to put my decimal point up here so I don't forget it, and now I bring down my 7. And I'm dividing now 23 into 167. I'm going to guess and check that. I think it might be 7 times. That's 21. That's 14 plus 2. So 23 times 7 is 161, and that's as close as I can get to 167. When I subtract, I still have a 6. Now I bring down my 9, and I have to see how many times 23 can be divided into 69. That would be 3 times. 3 times 23 is 69. And when I subtract, that leaves me with nothing left. So my answer is 2 73 hundredths for the quotient. But I'm going to go ahead and check that just to make sure. So I have 2 73 hundredths times 23 to see if it gets me back to my original dividend of 62 and 79 hundredths. So this is 9. 21, carry over a 2. 6 plus 2 more is 8. Drop down a 0. This is 6. 14, carry over a 1. That's 4 plus another is 5. Now when I add this together, it gives me an answer that looks like 6,279. But this number has 2 decimal places, so it's to the hundredths, which means my answer has to be as well. And that gets me back to my original number. So 2 73 hundredths is the correct answer.